How's everybody doing this evening? Dope! I forgot to plug in the microphone. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Okay, sorry y'all. How's everybody doing this evening? I'm back again with another video for you guys and gals. And tonight, what I have for everyone is my full review of the Kasmer Bluetooth earphones. So maybe you're new to the channel or maybe you're returning, but typically what I do is I shoot my unboxing and first impressions video, and once I feel like I got a handle on everything I want to talk about and cover with you guys and gals, then it's full review time. So without further ado, let's jump into the full review of these really inexpensive Bluetooth earphones. Alright, now starting off, the first thing that I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall build quality and design of these Bluetooth earphones. Now, from a build quality perspective, I have to say these earphones are really good. There's no rattling or creaking of any kind, and I haven't had any issues when it comes to the overall build quality on these earphones. So the build quality on these is top notch. Next now, talking about the overall design. Wow, dust getting everywhere. Talking about the overall design of these earphones, I'd have to say it again is really good. Now, the only issue that I have with the design of these earphones is the earwing style, because this hooks behind your ears like so, and I found that with extended usage, this can actually get very uncomfortable. So that's the only issue I have with the design of these earbuds. Okay, that being said, the overall build quality and design on the whole is pretty good indeed. Up next now, let's go over the core features of these earphones. And I do apologize if the earphones look dirty. The table that I'm trying to use tonight is really dusty, but it is what it is. We're going to make it work and we're going to keep it moving. So, talking about the overall core features of the earphones here, these earphones incorporate Bluetooth version 4.2 technology in them. So that's really nice, especially because your boy is out here, say it with me, trying to live that hashtag wireless lifestyle. So I really do appreciate it when anything that I pick up has Bluetooth connectivity in it. And the fact that it has Bluetooth 4.2 is really nice, especially when you consider the price, which we're going to talk about a little bit later on in the video. But that's core feature number one. Core feature number two, these bad boys incorporate a microphone in them, which means that you can make and receive phone calls and interact with your smart devices using your voice commands. And spoiler, the mic on these earphones is really good. Alright? Okay, core feature number three. These earphones are advertised as being waterproof. Now, you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt, because I looked and I did some research and I couldn't actually find the waterproofing rating on these, but they are advertised as being waterproof. Now, aside from a few workouts, I haven't actually tested that, and I don't really get too sweaty during my workouts, but they held up during the workout just fine. So they are advertised as being waterproof, so that is core feature number three. And the last feature, and probably one of my favorite core features, is that these earphones do have dual pairing functionality. So that means that I can pair up two of my smart devices and use these earphones simultaneously. So I could use a tablet and a smartphone, or I could have them connected up to my smartphone and my desktop or my laptop, so on and so forth. I don't have a laptop anymore. It is what it is. Y'all get the idea. But that pretty much goes over the core features of these earphones. Now let's keep it moving. Up next now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys and gals about is the sound quality and the volume of these earphones. Alright? Now, when we talk about the overall sound quality of these earphones, I have to say the sound quality of these is really good. Now, there was little to no distortion on the high end of the spectrum, there was a little bit, so it did get a little bit staticky, but it was more than manageable. On the low end of the spectrum, the volume spectrum, these headphones work phenomenally. I got no distortion, no cutouts, no nothing. So in terms of the overall sound quality, I have to say these earphones they're good. They're good. Now, talking about the overall volume of the earphones, this is where I have to say these are really, really good. They got extremely loud and they relatively stayed relatively clear throughout. All right? And they got so loud, in fact, that I couldn't actually listen to these earphones at 100% volume for extended periods. Now, with my particular testing, I tested these earphones at 25% volume and 50% volume, and they worked really, really well. All right? Now, let's briefly touch on the bass in these earphones. And I have to say the bass on these is really soft. Now, that was surprising considering for the size of these earphones, I wasn't expecting to hear any bass at all, but the fact that there was some was pretty good. But all in all, the bass on these is really soft, okay? So from a bass standpoint, these aren't that good, okay? So if you're looking for some inexpensive earphones with some really good bass, you may want to look elsewhere when we talk about these. All right, so that covers the sound quality, the volume, and the bass. Now let's move on and talk about the overall mic quality in these earphones, all right? Now, this is another area of these earphones where I feel that they were really, really good. Oops, clicked the wrong dial there. Now, in terms of the overall mic quality on these earphones, I had no issues. So whether I was interacting with my devices using voice commands or dictating text or taking phone calls, the mic on these earphones worked really, really good, and I didn't have any issues. And in specifically when it comes to phone calls, callers on the other end couldn't distinguish between these earphone mics and my onboard receiver on my smart devices. So that's really, really good. Testament to the overall mic quality. Now let's keep it moving. Up next now, let's quickly go over these steps to pair. All right. Now, for those of you that are new here, and you've never learned how to go over the Bluetooth pairing steps, and for you veterans, you gotta bear with me because every time is someone's first time, so we gotta cover this every time. In order to sorry, having some lightning struggles tonight. So when we talk about the overall pairing steps for these Bluetooth earbuds, these steps are pretty much universal. So as long as you have a Bluetooth compatible device, these steps should work for you. And regardless of device that the device that you have, again, as long as it incorporates Bluetooth, you should be good to go. All right. So the first thing you want to do, and we're using Android today, is you want to navigate to the Bluetooth settings on your smart device. Then you want to turn on Bluetooth. All right. Next, you want to go back to the earphones and you want to power them on and put them into pairing mode. Now, you do this by pressing and holding the power on and multi-function button here, and you keep holding it, and now it's going to power on and say ready to pair. All right, so we're going to do that right here. All right, and along with that, those nice little audible cues, you will get a visual representation by the flashing red and blue LED indicator. This will indicate visually that the earphones are in pairing mode. Now you can go back to your smart device and finish up the remaining steps. All right, so back on your smart device now. Let's angle back up here. And let's get some focus. Back on your smart device, you want to go to the rescan section of your smart device. Now, for some devices, it's down here. For other devices, you have to hit the 3-dot hamburger menu in the upper right hand corner. So we're going to tap that, and then we're going to hit refresh. It's going to rescan, and then it should pop up. You're looking for this right here where it says GS03. That's the model number of these Bluetooth earphones. So you want to tap on that, and it will begin the pairing process. Now, once it's paired, once we verify this here, you'll get an audible tone letting you know the device is paired, and you'll get a nice little visual representation on your smart device. So we'll tap that, and the red and blue indicator on the earphones will go to blue. All right. As you can see right there, it flashes blue. So that's how you can tell on the earphones that it's paired, and also on your device, you'll see device connected. Now, if you want to pair up 2 devices simultaneously, you pretty much just redo the same steps on device number 2. But first, you have to turn off Bluetooth on device number 1. So here we go. You turn off Bluetooth on device number 1. You put the earphones back into pairing mode. If they don't go into pairing mode automatically, you repeat the steps. But they should go into pairing mode automatically. Then you rescan on device number 2. All right. You wait for it to pop up here. So there it is right there. GS03. Tap on that. They pair up, you get the audible tone, and you get your accompanying blue LED light here. All right, and now they're paired to device number 2. Then back on device number 1, you just return on Bluetooth, and they should reconnect automatically. And again, you'll get an audible tone letting you know that they're connected. And now, as you guys and gals can see, we're connected up on both of these smart devices here. So we're connected to device number 1. And if I scroll back up, we're also connected to device number 2. And that's pretty much how you dual pair these earphones to your smart devices. And again, those steps work across all devices. All you have to do is make sure that your device that you're trying to pair to does incorporate some form of Bluetooth. All right, so that pretty much goes over the pairing steps. Now let's move on and talk about the Bluetooth range and the Bluetooth strength. All right. Now, in terms of the Bluetooth range, the manufacturer quoted in the user manual that these Bluetooth earphones have a range of 10 meters or 33 feet. But they quoted online that these bad boys have a range of 28 feet. Now, I'm gonna take the first one as true because I actually tested these and they lasted 33 feet, no problem. Now, the minute I went outside of 33 feet with my connected device, then I started to have Bluetooth range issues and Bluetooth strength issues. So as long as you stay inside of 10 meters or 33 feet, you should be good to go. That being said, the overall Bluetooth strength on these is really good as well. And again, as long as I was inside of the designated range, I didn't have any issues with the overall Bluetooth strength. All right. So the Bluetooth range and strength on these are top notch. Now let's keep it moving and let's talk about the overall durability of these earphones. Now, durability wise, I have to say these earphones are extremely good. I've been using these for almost 2 weeks, give or take a day or two, and I have not been taking it easy on these at all, okay? Not at all. I've been very rough on these as a matter of fact. Now, I've done just about everything with these Bluetooth earphones on, okay? Exercise, sleep, chores, so on and so forth, and they really do hold up well. So from a durability standpoint, I'd have to say that these are top notch. And just to put that into perspective for you guys and gals, I am an extremely clumsy individual. And I'd say I probably dropped these about 7 times since I picked them up, and they still look and function as if brand new. Now again, you have to forgive my dusty table here. So if they look more dirty than they should, that's because my table is very dusty out here by the pool. But in terms of the overall durability on these earphones, it is top notch. Now let's take a few minutes to talk about the overall charge times and the overall battery life on these earphones. Now, in the user manual that came with these bad boys are quoted as having a overall runtime of 11 hours. Now, I think that number was actually done at 100% volume, because with my particular testing, I've actually gotten these to last anywhere from 16 to just over 24 hours. Now, keep in mind, I tested these again at 25% volume and 50% volume respectively. Okay, so based on the volume that you use these at and what you do when you use these earphones, your results may vary. But at least in my opinion, the overall battery life on these is really good. Now, when we talk about the overall charge times on these, the manufacturer again quoted that these earphones should have an overall charge time of 2 hours. Now that's a rough estimate, but in my particular testing, man, cricket's on point. In my particular testing, I found that that estimate is pretty much right on the money. And just so y'all know, anything that I charge in my house is done with some form of quick charge, okay? Quick charge, turbocharge, rapid charge. I've outfitted my whole crib with rapid chargers of some sort, okay? Now, if you use the included cable, you should be bang on with that 2 hour mark, but you do have to supply your own wall brick, all right? But regardless of whatever charger that I used, I was getting pretty much 2 hours to a full charge every time. That being said, that was from dead to full. Now, if you charge these headphones right when you get the low battery, that's the headphones, earphones, interchangeable words. If you charge these earphones right when you get the low battery audible tone, then you're looking at getting a charge time of roughly about 1 hour and 50 minutes to 2 hours. Yeah. So, and just so y'all know, when you get the low battery warning here, it's gonna beep about 4 to 6 times before it powers itself off, okay? All right. So when we talk about these headphones in regards to the overall charge time and the overall battery life, I have to say that these headphones are really, really good. Up next now, I just want to summarize some positives and some negatives. Then we're going to wrap this video up and talk about the price. And I'm going to give you guys and gals my overall recommendation or two. Now, talking about the positives, as I said, this bad boy incorporates Bluetooth 4.2 connectivity in it. It has some really good microphones. It has some really good build quality. It's waterproof, and it supports a dual pairing functionality. That and the overall battery life on these is really, really good. So that pretty much covers the positives. Now, when we talk about the negatives of these earphones, I'd have to say that there's really only 3. One, Kasmer, you guys need to rethink, Kasmer, you guys need to rethink your design on this, because the wingtips you went with get extremely uncomfortable with extended use. So I don't really like the design from a comfort standpoint on these earphones. All right. Number 2, these earphones are not completely wireless. As you can see, they do incorporate a cable. So a cable to me is just another area where these earphones can snag and something bad can happen to them, okay? And negative number 3 is the fact that these earphones do not incorporate a decent amount of bass. Now, as I said, the bass on these is really, really soft, okay? So that pretty much goes over the negatives there. and that also covers the positives as well. So we breeze through that rather quickly. Now let's take a second to talk about the price, and I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts and a recommendation or two. Now, I picked up these bad boys from Amazon, and these were available on the Amazon Prime. So I picked these up and I got the free 2-day shipping because I am an Amazon Prime customer. All right. That being said, at checkout after taxes, these bad boys ran me about $6 and change. I'll throw up the exact amount in post so y'all can see exactly what I paid, because we keep it 100 around here. But for that price, about $6 and change, let's call it $7, you guys and gals may be wondering, can I recommend you pick up these earphones? And I would have to say yes, okay? If you're looking for a relatively inexpensive pair of Bluetooth earphones with a nice build quality, with really nice volume, okay, with dual pairing functionality and really nice microphones, then you really can't go wrong with these. And honestly, I'm hard pressed to think of something that you can get today for $7 other than food that will give you this type of experience. I mean, if you use the McDonald's dollar menu, you know, $1 does it for you. But I'm thinking, and I can't really think of something worth $7 that's this good, especially with the fact that these incorporate a newer version of Bluetooth. Now, it's not the latest and greatest, but Bluetooth 4.2, that's not bad at all. So again, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out and pick up these Bluetooth earbuds? I would have to say yes, okay? That being said, this pretty much does it for my full review of the Kasmer Bluetooth wireless earbuds, all right? If you guys and gals enjoyed the video, whoops, as it falls over, whatever, it is what it is, put it in the frame. If you guys and gals enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. If you want to see more content like this, also feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I post new videos. That being said, if this video piqued your interest and you guys and gals would like to know where you can pick up these earphones at some really great prices, I'll leave all the links to where you guys and gals can pick up these earphones at some really great prices down below in the video description. So, if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description should be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. Alright? Also, please let me know what you guys and gals think of the overall video quality and the overall audio quality. Tonight, I am filming out by the pool. I don't have the best lighting, and I am testing out the Ulanzi portable LED lights along with the Ulanzi smartphone mount. And all of the audio for this video is being recorded using the Movo MA2010 omnidirectional microphone, okay? And this video is being recorded using the 12 megapixel rear-facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy S8 in 720p at 30 frames per second. So please let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. That being said, I hope everyone has a great evening, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.